Hello everybody and welcome back to another StuGaming speed build video, and in this episode we are going to be taking a look at the remodel of The Sims 4, not Sim 7. What was I gonna say? Sim 7, really? But The Sims 4, the Elimination Challenge Mansion. So some of you guys might recognize this build in the initial stages because this was actually this house that I used for the Sims 4 Season 2 Big Brother game. But halfway through the season, I actually did dump the house because I went with the traditional US Big Brother house, which I had made for the Sims 1 version, but then I updated it, much more modern look, funky color scheme, and I loved it. And it actually really made me excited for the rest of the season. So very happy I decided to do that. But for this one, I did like this house. It just didn't feel like Big Brother, so that's why I ended up tossing it. So I knew that when the Elimination Challenge Season 7 came along, that I did want to basically resurrect this house, but make it totally different, new, unique, exciting, something that I could get really excited about playing with, you know? So I have updated it. It is quite bold. I mean, if any of you guys have been following the Elimination Challenge Season 7, you guys already know what this house looks like, but I did want to do my speed build and give you guys some little tips, little twists of the seasons. So if you stay through this whole video, you will hear some really cool stuff that's happening in that, but I will get to that in a minute. So yeah, I really wanted this to be a little bit more simple with the layout. I wanted it to be bright, and I really do feel like I accomplished that. So again, the Elimination Challenge. What is the Elimination Challenge? Some of you are probably thinking, yo dude, I just come for speed build videos. I have no idea what you're talking about, so slow down. Okay, yes, I hear you. So basically, the Elimination Challenge is this game that I host on YouTube where people submit their Sims like as if you were applying for a reality TV show. So basically, in a challenge, I might have up to 20 different Sims, and I put them through competitions where one by one they get eliminated until only one player wins. And part of the reason I love doing this so much is because I get to see so many interesting backstories and creative ideas that you, the viewers, have come up with, because you write the stories for your Sims and you make them so unique. And it's something that I absolutely love about the Elimination Challenge, which is why it's to date my favorite thing to actually play and host on this channel. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It is definitely an effort that is a community effort. Everyone involved in watching my videos definitely contributes to the storyline, which I love. So that's what makes it so special. And this season in particular is even better because it actually has way more viewer involvement. Typically what I do with the Elimination Challenge is I live stream it one night on Twitch, and then I take whatever the live stream was and I edit it into parts for the YouTube channel, because, you know, people can't come, you know, they weren't able to get away at that exact time. So this way they can still see what went down. But the problem is, you know, they don't get to participate in the voting or anything like that because they weren't there that day. So this time is the first time I'm actually doing a non-live version of the Elimination Challenge where people can vote on their own time on YouTube, and we're gonna have the whole community on this channel be part of that. So it's very exciting for me. So I hope everyone's enjoying it as much as I am, because I am loving it right now. But basically, this season, like I said, is extra special because not only are we voting Sims out, but we're actually tons of people are having so many amazing ideas of things that we can do throughout the season. And at this point, yeah, I do have lots of things planned, but not all that much, to be honest with you. It's not a whole lot. And the more I play and the more suggestions you guys have, it's really shaping the storyline, it's shaping the whole game, and it's making it so much more exciting for me, because this whole reason I'm on YouTube is because I want to bring joy to not only myself, but to people who watch my channel, you know, and you guys have been such a wonderful community to be part of, and I'm so thankful that we found each other. I'm so thankful that we get to play these games together. So definitely hopefully no one stops that, because I definitely don't I don't want you guys to leave this channel, because you guys just make it so much more fun for me. And if I didn't have you guys, I probably still wouldn't be playing The Sims 4 to this day, to be honest with you. I love it, but I love the interaction I have with you guys way more. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, that's just a side note that I just wanted to bring up here. So yeah, actually I just want to mention quickly that I moved the pool outside because it was on the second layer of the house. Didn't love that. I thought I would like it. In theory, I hated it. So I'm really happy I finally moved the pool into the backyard. So anyway, that's enough about that. Again, love the stories, love the creativity. And this cast in particular is probably one of my favorites because it is so diverse. There's so many different backstories, personalities that we have. And as the season unfolds, more Sims that you guys have submitted are actually getting the opportunity to also join the game. So every week, a Sim that isn't in the game now gets added to the game. And it's exciting because as I have picked the cast, and they were very diverse and creative, you guys are coming up with even more creative storylines, which is so awesome. You know, before, when I first started this channel and first started the Elimination Challenge, people would just submit Sims with no backstory, and it was just kind of like you base it off their looks or you know, who you thought like looked different. You know, I like to try to make a cast of people that I thought looked a little different or had a different backstory if there was a brief description. But now people are getting so creative. I think on Discord, someone had like a novel. It was like literally like 50 pages long of this backstory, and I read every word of it. And I love it, you know, because I'm like, wow, this Sim is so complex, you know, and that's just one character. Can you imagine what a whole house of like Sims like that complex would be like? And that's what it's becoming, you guys. Like, everyone is so creative in their stories. It's getting really hard to pick the cast these days because there's just so much amazing diversity, and I love that. And I love that everyone's not afraid to post things that are different or outside the norm, because honestly, that's so boring, you know? And I love the fact that we're all different. I love the fact that there's so much diversity on this channel and so many different people watching it, because that's what makes it special. And instead of like hiding from that, instead of being someone who's afraid to show what makes them unique, everyone here just embraces it. And I think that that is awesome. You know, I'm so proud to be a part of a community like that, you know? And I also am thankful that I have this platform where I could talk to people about that, because, you know, especially now with stuff that's going on in the world, you know, it's so important to bring attention to these important issues, you know? So thank you guys so much for, again, following me on YouTube, but also being part of something that's really special. So anyway, going back to the game, so it has been so fun so far, and again, so many creative ideas, and if you haven't watched it, definitely check it out, and submit your Sim. Tell me their story. Let me know what's going on with them and why they should be on the next season of the Elimination Challenge, because, or even on this season, you know, it's not too late. It's not too late to still get on the season. I still have not fully casted it, because what happens is, as you guys upload your Sims to the gallery, I choose a few of them, and then every week people vote on Discord for the ones they want to see in the game, and that's how it kind of works. So definitely a lot of community involvement, and if you are interested, definitely submit your Sim again, because like there's a lot of fun to be had together. But I very much challenge you to think of something that's creative in regards to how your Sim is going to stand out and be different, and also how they're going to win the game, right? Because you want to bring someone in who you think has a good chance, right? So having a good backstory in regards to what makes them, sets them apart from other Sims, what makes them unique, that's all part of it. So definitely keep that in mind when you're submitting your Sim. But anyway, I promised you guys some juicy details about this season and how we're going to do some twists. So as you guys know, if you've seen the season so far, spoiler alert, by the way, so if you haven't seen it, you do want to see it, maybe turn this part off. But as Sims get eliminated, there is what's called a sequester house. So they're not technically out of the game when they actually do get eliminated from the Elimination Challenge this season. They just simply go to what's called the sequester house. So what is that? So this is going to be a house that piles on Sim after Sim after Sim. So I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but I will say that it is not going to be a duel after just 2 people go there and where 1 person leaves. There's going to be a lot of Sims getting into this house, and we are going to see some incredible battles, but there's going to be more than 1 Sim entering back into the game. Let me just put it that way. So if your Sim is out, don't think, oh man, there's only 1 spot left. No. There's way more than 1 spot. And how many spots? Well, I can't tell you all the juicy details, guys. Come on. But there's definitely more than 1 spot. So it's very exciting for me. I cannot wait to see who actually gets back into the game, which is really fun. Also, the waiting room. So I'm going to give you some more information about this. So every week, 2 male Sims or 2 female Sims go into the waiting room where they battle it out to see who actually gets into the game. So this is going to continue, and we are going to have at least 3 female Sims and 3 male Sims get into the game. So that's going to continue, but this week is also going to be a little bit different. Sorry, actually I'm saying this week, but I already filmed episode 4, so ignore that. So the week following is going to be different. So every week the waiting room gets a little bit more progressive, to the point where there might be more than just 1 new Sim added every time. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to get good though. Now, eventually, there's going to be no more waiting room contestants. And in that case, we are going to go to permanent elimination, right? So at that point, we're gonna have some people coming in from the sequester house, we're gonna have people coming in from the waiting room, and then it's gonna get intense because at that point, everyone's eliminated. There is going to be a jury this season, which is very exciting, and the jury is going to vote based on their relationships with the Sims. So the more social a Sim is, definitely is gonna have an impact on how well they do in the game. So really interesting to see the social Sims, and in fact, if I had my Sim in the game and my Sim wasn't that social, I would want to vote out the Sims that are more social because they're going to have a better chance of winning. So lots of strategy in regards to this game. It's so fun, it's so interactive, and so far the participation on this particular season has been fantastic. And not just because you guys are voting, but because you guys are contributing to what we do. You know, people have been suggesting rewards and people have been suggesting challenges. And in the last episode, I actually did this meditation challenge, which I've never done in any of my Sims elimination challenge series before, or reality type series before. And it was one of my favorite challenges, honestly. I loved it. Yeah, it was a little long, but I thought it was so fun. And I love these ideas because I sometimes run out of ideas. And also, I don't really play the packs. Like, I have almost all the packs. I think there's only 2 packs I don't have, which is like tiny living stuff and eco living stuff, which is crazy because they're like the 2 packs that I would like want more than any other pack. But the problem is they're not on sale, you know, and I am waiting for them to go on sale. So I definitely am a bargain hunter. When I first started playing The Sims 4, as soon as a pack or stuff pack came out, whatever it was, I would buy it same day. But you know what? There's so much amazing content in The Sims at this point that I just wait until they go on sale. You know, I'm too cheap. I'm waiting, I'm gonna wait until it goes on sale, and then I will definitely buy it. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and that's my strategy so far. So I don't actually want to buy those until they are a little bit cheaper, because I want to save my money. You know, it's tough times right now with COVID-19. So I am really enjoying the fact that I do have a lot of packs, but I have not played a pack through ever. Like, I don't even think I've ever played a pack and done every single thing in that pack. So there's so much I don't know. Even on YouTube, it's hilarious. When I post my videos, I get so many suggestions in the comments of like, oh, you could have done this, or oh, you could do this, or this is how you do that. You were struggling in the video with this. And I find it hilarious, but also very helpful because it does help me out a lot. But then I'll take a break from The Sims and then I'll forget how to do it all over again. And then people have to constantly train me. It's a vicious circle, really, but it's very much appreciated, so keep doing it, please. So people recommending challenge ideas to me is so amazing, so definitely keep that up. And if you have any right now, post it in the comments below, man. I am all ears. I need help. I really do. Not that kind of help, but maybe you guys think I need mental help too. I don't know. That's cool. But yeah, so definitely any help that you guys want to give me with challenge ideas, I'm more than happy to listen, and I'm open to suggestions. Elimination Challenge Season 7 actually was an all-star season. I already started it and I've already edited the first 3 episodes, but then I took a little bit of a break from Sims because I focused on my Mass Effect series, which by the way is still ongoing, and I freaking love that series. If you haven't seen it, definitely recommend it. I'm personally playing the gay love story between Kate Nolenko and Commander Shepard for all 3 games, and it is literally my favorite love story of all time. Movie, video game alike, books, whatever. It is literally my favorite gay love story, and being a gay man, I haven't found anything like this story that represents how I feel about love. Like, everything in the community is very cliche when it comes to, you know, like what they think about and like how they hook up so fast, and like that's not me at all. I'm a very hopeless romantic, so this video game is very special, and I think part of the reason why it works so well is because of the fact that they make it work for all of the love stories in the game, so straight, gay, and everything. So that's why it's very, very special to me. But anyway, off topic. So I was focusing on Mass Effect a lot, so I took a little bit of a break from The Sims 4, and instead of coming back to the Elimination Challenge All-Stars, I thought I would start with a little bit of a mini season, which is the Season 7, and make it non-live, because that's what I want to do for the All-Star one. And oh my gosh, you guys have been giving me so many ideas, and the All-Star one is going to come right after. It is going to be finished on this format, so I'm not going to be doing it live on Twitch like I normally did, because I really want to have so much more viewer involvement. So we are going to do it just like this. And now I have some ideas of like sequester potentially. I have some ideas of waiting room stuff, and All Stars is going to be epic. The cast started with 20 people already, and it is going to be even better. I actually am very, very excited for that season, so I hope you guys are too. But how this season goes is definitely determining how I want to finish the All-Star season. I'm thinking of using the same house. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want this house, or if you want a like totally different location. And if you do want a different location, what map do you want it in? I kind of want to play it in the island map, you know, Solani. Is it Solani? See, like, this is how horrible I am, seriously. But yeah, I think I want to play it in Solani. But I think I need like a beach house then. So it's going to be a new build, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm okay with a new build, by the way. It's just a little bit more work, but I'm cool with it. But I am so excited. Can't wait. And I'm just excited to start doing stuff together as a community again. But now I have some questions in regards to future content on this channel, and I would love your opinions because I have seen some comments coming in and I just wanted some feedback. So basically, some of you have been asking if I am going to be doing another Big Brother series, and I didn't plan on doing one soon. I actually have a lot of other ideas, but if this is something that a lot of people want, I'm not opposed to bringing it back. I had planned on a season of Big Brother. I did start building the house, but then, you know, I thought, why don't I do something different? And then that's when the Duel happened. And then, now we're kind of doing a non-live elimination challenge, which is, again, even cooler, and it's also a lot easier for me because I can get more creative because they can leave the house. So I would like to know if you guys do want a Big Brother series. And if you do, I do want to change how I do it. I don't like the randomized stuff, but I also don't want to not be able to control the Sims. Like, I kind of love the elimination challenge in that way. Like, I'm not controlling the relationships. I think it's kind of fun and it's different. But I think for Big Brother, I really would want to play it more strategically, which means that I'm gonna force a story like I do in the Duel that might be considered manipulating it, but that's how I'd probably want to play it. But what do you guys think? Also, the Duel. I have a lot of people asking me about the Duel and what happened to it. So basically nothing happened to it in the sense that it was canceled. It's just, for me, the Duel is so special. Like, I absolutely love those Sims. I love the stories. I love the cast. And I wrote this beautiful, beautiful season. And it's one in which is all about diversity. It's about, homosexuality. It's about sexism. It's about racism. And I think it's something that's so important, not just for this channel, but because it's going to show a lot of people, some deep-rooted issues that we have in our society that need to be addressed. And I love it. And the idea of finishing it without finishing that story that I had wrote does kind of make me sad, but the problem is I was very ambitious when I wrote it, and it is going to take a lot of work to finish. So I was speaking to one of my friends from this community on Discord, and he said, Stu, you do whatever you want. We're here to support you, which I thought was wonderful. But then also we got back to talking about it, and he said, even if you just do one a month or something, or I think I might have suggested it, but he was totally on board for that. And I would be able to do that. Like, one video a month of the Duel, I could totally do it, because I do want to do it in a way where everything that I had planned is going to be in there, because again, the messages, in my opinion, are so important, and I really want to put this content out there. But I want to bring it to the community for a vote. Do you guys think one video a month is going to sustain you, or is going to be enough, is going to engage you? Because if you don't, then I can wait until I finish the entire season, but it's gonna take a while. So I just kind of wanted to put it out there, get your feedback, and figure it out together. Well, that is it for this lengthy speed build video where I've talked non-stop. And here is some of the cinematic shots of this house, which I love. I hope you guys love it too. I definitely spent a lot of hours on it, but I just love the color schemes, the crazy colors. I love baby colors. I guess I'm figuring that out as I start building in The Sims more and more. And I just like the layout. It could be better, yeah, maybe. But I just like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.